Hey guys, so I am going to bring you the second episode here of gut health, right? So we talked about kind of what your gut health is, what your gut does, and today I'm going to talk about some not so obvious signs and symptoms that you may have an unhealthy gut. When your gut is healthy, your digestion is good, and your gut is more than just a trash compactor for your food. It's been known to be called your second brain, and if you haven't heard that yet, I'm about to open it up to you, okay? Just know that there's so much that goes on in there that we don't realize it, or we may not have an issue that we think is related to our gut because it's not a very obvious sign or symptom. When you have healthy gut and healthy digestion, you have the proper balance of good and bad bacteria in your gut. Your digestive enzymes are working properly. You've got the right acid levels in your stomach. The food is being processed and digested through the liver, the pancreas. Again, everything is just working right, and you're feeling good. It allows your body to properly absorb the nutrients it's supposed to be absorbing, and you're using your food very effectively when you have good digestion. On the other hand, when you don't have such good digestion, let's talk about the obvious signs. You know, you've all seen the commercial for Pepto-Bismol, like diarrhea, upset stomach, heartburn, indigestion, whatever. That is the obvious. And when we have those obvious signs, sometimes that's giving you a hint that it might be, I don't want to say too late, but this is like, oh, hey, something's been going on for a while because now we're giving you signs of this. And then what happens is we take Tums, we take Rolaids, we take Pepcid AC, we go to the doctor and they give us some sort of prescription drug and it works for a while. And then it doesn't work. And we're like, oh, it's because we ate onions, or it's because we ate this, or it's because we ate that. What if I told you that, yeah, it kind of is because of what you're eating, but it may not be what you really think it is. And if I told you that maybe the medications you're on were causing more problems than anything, would you believe it? So you don't have to answer me. Ask yourself these questions, but let me tell you some signs and symptoms that you may not have heartburn right now, and you may not have any other issues that are the obvious signs, but this all starts in your gut. Okay, so let's go here. Stress, anxiety, depression, you're sick a lot, your immune system kind of sucks. Then you go on antibiotics a lot and you're still sick. So what's the deal there? I don't know. I'm not sure. You're nutrient deficient. You've gone to the doctor and you have very low vitamin levels, but you eat very good and I can't understand why. I take vitamins. They're not absorbing in my body. I don't know why. You have joint pain, and I'm talking not oh, I ran a lot and my knees hurt. I'm talking chronic inflammation, joint pain, RA. Those kind of things start in your gut. And I know a lot of people don't believe that the bacteria levels in your stomach can cause anything outside of, acid reflux and heartburn type stuff, and then we take a Tums and we're okay. It's way bigger than that, Autoimmune disease, Crohn's disease. They're showing that a lot of what you're eating is jacking this up because it's clogging up the pipes. Thyroid imbalances, muscle pain, bad breath. Seriously, I know you eat something, you're like, well, I ate onions, of course I'm going to have bad breath. No, I'm talking all the time, maybe you have a taste of metal in your mouth type thing. Cravings, insomnia, did I say stress? Stress. Skin rashes, eczema, rosacea, psoriasis, all of these things, believe it or not, start in your gut. You can't sleep at night. You have low energy. You have, did I say thyroid imbalances? Did I say the hormone imbalances? Did I say brain fog? Blood sugar levels are kind of crazy up and down. That is huge. And it starts in your gut. Type 1, type 2 diabetes, yes. Why are people being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes later on in life? Thought that was something you were just born with. I don't know. These are things that I'm asking you to be open-minded about while I'm kind of talking about this, to say, what if? What if I found out what it was that was actually causing my heartburn and indigestion? Instead of taking an antacid, that really means that you don't have enough stomach acid when you have those issues. Say what? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So what if some of these medications that maybe you're on or not on, or you're not sure if they're working, What if you didn't have to take them anymore and didn't have the side effects of them, and realized, if I cleaned up my gut, if I cleaned out my pipes, if I figured out what the root cause of it all was, I'd feel a heck of a lot better. I'd know why I have these little bumps on my arm here. Because maybe it's a vitamin deficiency because I'm not absorbing my food right. Because my liver and my pancreas and my digestive enzymes and my stomach acid is all messed up. But what's causing it? And we all really, really quick run to get some sort of pill for it that sometimes doesn't help. So yes, those are signs and symptoms. Some of them sound crazy, I know. So how do you fix it? That comes in my next episode. So yes, I'm going to go deep, because I can go all day talking about this stuff, but I want to kind of break it down. That's why I wanted to put it into a series to where you can tie it all together and be like, oh, wow, I never thought. And like part of my story is some of these things that I've had that I'm telling you right here, like hormone imbalances, thyroid issues, anxiety, those kind of things aren't really there for me anymore because I've changed some things. I've gotten to the root cause of most of them and said, hey, I've seen people cure or reverse, is that what we call it? Autoimmune disease, because they've said, you know what, I'm not taking these medications. I'm not going for infusions anymore because guess what? They're not making me any better. They're making me worse. And when I have an infusion, I'm down for days afterwards. I worked with someone who had this issue and now is saying, hey, you know what my doctor said to me? You're the third person that's come in here this month that has reversed and cured their own autoimmune disease. Why are more doctors not doing this? I don't know. Why are they not getting to the gut part of it all? I don't know. But if you were to just look at it and think about it for just a second and realize that maybe some of the stuff that is approved here and not in other countries that we're putting in our body is causing unhealthy gut and imbalances with our digestive enzymes, the stomach acid that's going on in there, the alkalinity levels. I know that sounds like a pool, right? The alkalinity levels that are going on in your body that are causing the acne, the rosacea, the chronic inflammation, and you just are like, I don't know how to fix it. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Yes, we're going to talk about that in tomorrow's episode and tie it all together. So again, if you have any questions and you're like, well, maybe I have some of these issues, what do I do? I'd be more than happy to chat more with you about it and go further into detail as to, like, everybody has different individual things that maybe could have caused this. But if you don't know what caused it and you're just taking a medication to hopefully kind of pacify the fire, the erupting volcano in your stomach that's like giving you a red throat and whatever it's doing and causing allergies and causing you to be sick, if you don't get to the bottom of that and calm that fire, it's going to be an ongoing issue. And I've seen it with people for years and years and years, and they can't figure it out. And then when they're like, hey, could be this, let's go this route with it, without side effects, it's huge. It changes a lot of what people see going on in their lives. So that was my little 2 cents on, hey, this is signs and symptoms of whether or not your gut is healthy or unhealthy. So hopefully that has brought some light to, the video I put up the other day. So stay tuned for my next episode tomorrow. Again, feel free to message me or comment below if you have any questions. You guys have a great day, and we will chat later.